I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a beautiful Saturday morning. What a spectacular morning. Now I'm hiking up the Corbly Trail. I'm still on the Corbly Trail. I made it up to Sullivan Grove. I'm not going to the North Overlook, but I will hike a little bit of the Red Trail. I'm on the Red Trail. Now I'm getting ready to cross the Boy Scout Bridge. I was hoping I might see some deer in this area, but not this morning. I'm finishing the Red Trail and I'm on my way to Summit Field. Now I'm in Summit Field. What is that bird up there? Yeah, it just flew away. I occasionally see little ducks in this pond, but I don't see any this morning. There's a northern flicker over there. There are a lot of branches in the way. Wish those branches weren't in the way. He's gone now. Or she's gone now. Yeah, that bird just flew off. I'm checking out the pond that's next to the rustic pavilion. Nothing going on here. There's some frogs in that little water retention basin that's close to Jacob's Lodge. Quite a few of them down there, but they're hard to find. I hear them all over the place, but I don't see them. There's some mallard ducks walking around and a little squirrel. That little squirrel took off. Jacob's Lodge is behind me. There's a male northern cardinal up in that tree. It's a little dark. Need to get the sun shining on it. It just flew off. The mallard ducks are still in front of me. A male and a female. She's eating her breakfast. There's one of the reflection benches. There's both of the reflection benches. Looks like they're walking down to that little pond, or a retention basin, the water retention basin, whatever you want to call it. I call it the little pond. The ducks are in the little pond. I hear a lot of frogs. There's one of the frogs. There's some more. I'm not sure what kind of frog that is. I'll have to look it up when I go home. They're so small, they're hard to spot. The ducks are still here. I hear a cardinal. Zooming in on the mallard ducks. I'm going to take off now. Walking past the little pond. Found another cardinal high up in that tree. It's a male northern cardinal. Isn't that a beautiful bird? I'm finished in Summit Field. I'm headed to Top Hill Road. I just crossed Top Hill Road and I'm hiking down this hill. I'm looking over to my left and I see some deer over there. They're headed off in that direction. I'm looking down the hill and I see some more. And there's some more way down there. They're spreading out. There's another one down pretty close to this deer. Looks like a doe. There's another one over there. There's a beautiful little doe. And there's another one. It's walking up the hill towards me. Now it's on its way up the hill. The other one's still down there. And I see some behind this one, walking up the hill. Hello, are you coming over to visit me? I love watching the little ones. They're so playful. There she goes. And there's the other one. The two bucks came up here. There's two big bucks up here. Haven't seen the deer in this area for quite a while. These two bucks have been staying together lately. They know I'm here, but they're not running off. They're taking off over there, and I'm finished following them. They might end up in Summit Field. They're pretty close. I'm going to start hiking down this hill again. This is where I left those two young deer earlier, and there was some more behind them making their way up the hill. But I don't see them now. They changed directions a lot. They could be almost anywhere. Looking down the hill, and I see one down there. I see some more. There's some more down there. There's one of the little ones I saw earlier. There's another one of the youngsters. There's one running down the hill. And there goes one of the youngsters. Hello again. You can't get away from me, can you? There's another one. And another one. I'm still on my way down this hill. I was lucky to find these deer because I have been finding them in a different area. They're on the move. It's warming up. Well, I got enough pictures and video. I'm going to take off now. I heard them running off. They're way over there now. Very far away from me. Looking over to my left. The deer I found earlier are probably the same deer that I've been finding over there. They're out roaming around. Deer roam around so much you never know where they're going to show up. All of those deer I saw earlier have been hanging out in this area. But it's such a beautiful morning, I guess they decided to go do a little roaming around. There's no sign of any deer in this area this morning. I've seen enough deer this morning. I don't need to go looking for any more. I'm on my way down to Rundle Road, and I can see it from here. I made it down to Rundle Road, and I'm on my way to my car. It is time for this old man to go home. Before going home, I decided to check out the pond that's next to the disc golf course. I see two Canada geese in front of me on the other side of the pond. Look on the other side of the pond and I see some turtles, some red-eared sliders. And the geese got out of the water and they're walking around on the disc golf course. The turtles aren't at all afraid of them. I'm finished here. I'm going to head back to my car. I thought I'd visit the Canada geese before I left. The disc golfers are trying to shoo them away, but they didn't go anywhere. That one is looking at the golfers. There's a turtle in the pond. I hear the disc golfers behind me. There's another turtle out swimming around. I hear the geese behind me. They're right in the middle of the disc golf course. Yeah, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna head back to my car. They're fussing at me. They're headed back down to the pond. Now they're in the pond. Before going home, I decided to check out the great horned owl nest. Mama's still on the nest. Now I'm going to head to my car and go home.